Well, Brendan, as you join us, what an exciting time. A new name for the Queensland Winter Carnival, a couple of new Group 1 races, and a whole massive injection of stake money as well.
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, it's really exciting, isn't it? On the back of what's been fantastic carnivals in New South Wales and Victoria, it's great to be able to headline the TAB Constellations, which will take place, of course, with COVID last year. We couldn't quite get to give that new look Constellations a run, but we're really looking forward to unleashing what will be 6 epic weeks, 3 amazing ones at the Creek at Albion Park, a record prize money and some new Group 1s, as you mentioned.
Yeah, over $2 million of prize money and bonuses altogether. And those couple of new races, one of them is fascinating. I love the outside of the square thinking here with the Rising Sun. So it's for 4-year-olds, but the twist is there's 2 wild cards for 3-year-olds as well. We've never had a race like this.
Yeah, we looked around the world and we thought of through several different concepts, but really liked before the calendars and the season changed, having a season ending at this new calendar will obviously be midway through the season, but giving the best 3-year-olds a chance to tackle the 4-year-olds in what's the richest race in that category in the world, $250,000. And our harness team came up with the great name, the Rising Sun from the Sunshine State. So it's exciting to be able to run it this year. It'll be good to see what calibre of juveniles we have. And I really hope that they make it competitive and make their presence felt.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a horse like Pat's Beach Storm, who won the New South Wales Derby, it would be logical to go up and go for a Queensland Derby and potentially a Rising Sun as well. But outside of the Rising Sun, I like how the girls, the female horses have been looked after as well with this new race. Really looking forward to this one, the Golden Girl.
It's fitting, isn't it? International Women's Day week this week. We're celebrating it across all 3 codes of racing. And a race that I've always loved, Adam, during the Winter Carnival, my previous careers before Sky Channel, the Sunshine Sprint is such a great night. And we've actually doubled up on that program. The Golden Girl, rich race, $100,000 mile for the fillies and mares. And that'll be a real showpiece alongside the Sunshine Sprint in what is night 2 of 3 epic nights at Albion Park with great Group 1 racing on each of those 3 Saturdays.
But Brendan, importantly, from a Queensland point of view, Redcliff kicks this off, and it's nice to put your arms around Redcliff a little bit and include them in this.
Oh, Redcliff's a really key part of this carnival. The Redcliff Cup is just one of many feature races being run up on the peninsula. A really intimate racing venue, and they've just increased and expanded their stabling. The facilities will go through further improvements, perhaps not all in time for this Constellations Carnival. But it's really a great way to kick things off as well, as we're introducing a new showcase race this year through the regional show winners, in addition to what I mentioned, those other feature races up at Redcliff. But it really does build momentum before we come into town to the Creek at Albion Park.
Well, you mentioned those other carnivals. We're coming off just a massive couple of months in the sport. King of Swing, you've seen him up there. He's a defending Blacks of Fake champ. You don't even have to wait a year to see him back to defend that title. He'll be there for the grand finale of the TAB Constellations, of course. But Expensive Ego, the team have already said they want to be part of the Rising Sun. Lochinvar Art unfortunately missed the Miracle Mile, but you would have been buoyed by his trainer-driver, David Moran, saying, well, Queensland is now our next big target.
Yeah, isn't it exciting, Adam? We're talking not just about one headline horse or 2. We're talking about multiple headline harness horses, and they're all talking about Queensland, which is fantastic as part of our carnival plans. Expensive Ego, you mentioned, the Chariots of Fire winner, been invited along to the Rising Sun, and let's hope Lochinvar Art's up and about for that, because it is exciting. When you look at that calibre of horse, matching the calibre of prize money we're putting on the table, we really want the carnivals both here in winter but also in summer to take a new step this year. We took free-to-air racing, which you were involved with, albeit with poor weather with the Blacks of Fake in December, but really putting the spotlight on harness racing in the Sunshine State.
Yeah, and of course, one name I can't forget along the way, Copy That. The owners of Copy That just coming out earlier this week and saying we are going to finish our campaign that he's preparing for now with a tilt at the Rising Sun, and he's the most exciting horse in New Zealand at the moment as well. Brendan, it's a terrifically exciting initiative. Well done to you and the team.
No, thank you. And we're really looking forward to welcoming those from far and wide. But as always, are a little bit parochial in Queensland. We hope a lion's share of that prize money stays at home. Thanks, Adam.